How many of you here have had that wonderful experience that you are one with absolutely everything? I know many of you are putting up your hands. You've had that experience, maybe a lot, maybe constantly, maybe not at all. Let me tell you something. Just a few moments ago, while we were singing that song together, we had that experience. Why? Because our illusion of separateness was dropping away as we were just letting ourselves be taken by the energy of that moment. And everything that occurs in that moment is so wonderful because we're not judging it. We're just in the experience. So today, we want to jump fully into that experience and to really remember that we are one. One with everyone and everything. That our illusion of separateness is really unraveling now as we accept the truth. It seems that everyone has these experiences, this beautiful, sublime awareness that somehow everything is connected and we are right in the center of it. But then we lose it because of our thought process. We are telling ourselves a story that's not true. We are telling ourselves a story of the reality of the illusion. Everyone has had these experiences. And I feel that every problem that we have in this world, bar none, is a result of the belief that we are separate from one another. It's a false sense of separation. The ancient Hindu scriptures was actually used as a chant. They used to say, "Lead me from the unreal to the real. Lead me from darkness to light. Lead me from the temporary to the eternal." So there's three things that can give us a very nice reference, an anchor, if you will, to hold on to know when we are experiencing the oneness. It's real, it's utterly and ultimately real. It's an experience. It's not something that comes and goes. It's something that we can always return to. And how do we know it's real? Well, it's not dark. It's light. It's open. It's free and available for all. And it's this bright, beautiful reality. And it's not temporary. It is eternal. So those are three things by which we can always understand that we are in the awareness of our oneness. And we are unraveling our sense of separation. That it is real, it is light, and it is eternal. And that's the experience that we have. I've had many, many experiences like that. It started when I was very young, when I was on the beach. And something just guided me to sit and meditate and relax into the oneness of it all. I didn't use terms like oneness or sublime reality or all these fancy terms that we use today. I didn't know about affirmative prayer. I didn't know about any of that. All I knew was my experience in that moment. And I had that experience many times in my life with people and places and adventures that I've been on, that it just kind of clicked and shifted into place. I remember when I met my wife and we sat together for the first time. We sat in silence, just smiling at one another, and we were hearing what we were saying to each other in that silence. That silence spoke volumes of the oneness that we shared. It spoke volumes to the possibilities of our life, even though we had just met. And now we've had a life together for over 9 years. And that was amazing to me, that all of that could be felt and experienced and expressed in the silence and the awareness of our oneness. I've experienced it with spiritual teachers where one sentence or one teaching that I heard from them was something that would stay with me for a lifetime. One of those teachers is Eckhart Tolle. He said something very profound to me in this book, A New Earth. And what he said was, the way to get there is to realize you're already there. That's the way you get there. To realize you are already there. You want to be rich? Realize you're already rich. You want to be healthy? Realize you're already healthy. You want to be in heaven? Realize you're already in heaven. If you want to be whole, perfect, and free, realize you are already whole, perfect, and free. If you want to be one and unravel the illusion of separation, remember that you have been and are continuing on this journey, the human journey, from the unreal to the real, from the darkness to the light, from the temporary to the eternal. And we know that if we stay in the affirmation of the truth, that is the best way to unravel our false sense of separation, which is the state from which all illusions are born. And again, what I believe to be the core of every problem that humankind faces, this false sense of separation from one another. And we can unravel it within ourselves and give others permission to unravel that sense of isolation, separation, loneliness, and confusion, and come into this glorious experience that is always there, always waiting for us. I know that our intent to unravel our sense of this separation will lead us to the real, from the unreal to the real, instantly. From darkness to light, instantly. From the temporary to the eternal, instantly. Why? Because we truly are already there. Because it's what we are. We are one. We live in that oneness. We have already come from the unreal to the real, from the darkness to light, from the ephemeral, the temporary, to the eternal. And here we are. So let's stay here together. Let's experience this together. Not just today, but every day, my friends. Be a blessing in all that you do. Namaste.